Hello, Aries, and welcome to you guys' love reading. All of the cards that I will be using today has been pre-shuffled with you guys in mind, so let's get started. Pride. Okay. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. All right. So that's a good kind of good to start off a love reading for you, Aries, when it comes to your soul here. Followed by indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Okay, so when it comes to your soul, Aries, it's looking like you love yourself and you see yourself, you know what I'm saying, in everyone. But with indecision being here, you may second guess a lot of situations when it comes to your love life. Okay, with indecision being right here. So on one hand, it's like me personally, I got myself together, but then on the other hand, it's kind of like maybe they don't got themselves together, or maybe I really don't have myself together when it comes to my love life. Something to that extent, Aries, with indecision and pride being here. All right, let's go. Creator, when it comes to Aries, love life, what is it that their soul wants them to know? Balance. That's interesting because, like I just said, on one hand, you got it here, and on the other hand, you got it there. So there needs to be some type of balance, okay? And it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So that goes right back to pride when it says, I see myself in others. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to your love life, Aries, there's some balance that needs to be there for some of you guys. 3 cards, please, for Aries. And then you guys got courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. That could be like where the indecision comes in, that, you know, fear of love, fear of being hurt, you know what I'm saying? Fear of hurting others, you know what I'm saying? So let's just see. Creator, can I please get 3 cards for Aries when it comes to love? What is it that they soul? 2 more cards, please, for Aries. Okay. So this is kind of like how they came out. That. So this is funny. Um, we have courage. You see, it kind of came out the sideways like that. So courage, once again, you know what I'm saying? We had that just a minute ago, Aries. So your soul wants you to face the fears that you have had in the past when it comes to love. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that you can go around. You kind of have to go through it. And you guys have humor here. And it's facing like this way, humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to love, you may, you know, be like, okay, it is what it is. It didn't work out this time with this person. Okay, it is what it is. It didn't work out with this person. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So you're not really focusing too much on it, not putting too much energy in it. And if you are, it's like you're just finding the humor in it. All right? Your soul wants you to anyhow. Now let's see what this, before I turn this card over, let's talk about this card right here. So remember early on I said something like, you know, maybe you have fear of getting hurt or fear of hurting someone, you know what I'm saying? And then at the bottom of the deck we have regrets. It says, I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. So let's see what this one says. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers, Aries, when it comes to love. So we can't always, understand why things went the way that they did, why such and such did this, or why did I do this when I knew this person was a good person. You know what I'm saying? We have to release regret and continue to move forward when it comes to love. All right? So that's what we have for you, Aries. So I'm going to move these up. My nose itching. It's always itching. All right. So, damn. What is that all about? I don't know how I just did that. But what I'm going to do is all these cards that just flew right here, I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to set it right there, right? And I'm going to put this one right back on top. I don't know if this card, you know what I'm saying? But let's just keep it moving, Aries. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to love, Aries. So at the bottom of the deck, we have Spirit Speaks. It says, seek advice to steer judgment as insightful task illuminates your journey. So I'll read that again, Aries. It says Spirit Speaks. That's crazy. I just said what the Spirit wants you to know. It says Spirit Speaks. Seek advice to steer judgment as insightful talks illuminate your journey. So remember with the Pride card that had came out, so when it comes to your love life, Aries, Spirit wants you to, talk to them. Let them know what it is that you desire when it comes to love, not what you don't want when it comes to love. Like, you don't have to talk to Spirit about, well, I don't want a bum, you know what I'm saying? I don't want a cheater, you know what I'm saying? Because that type of energy is very strong, Aries. So talk to Spirit about what it is that you want, okay, when it comes to love. Speak to Spirit about it, okay? Ooh, got wedding rings right here. Listen, I kind of just said that. We got wedding rings right here, right? And I'm gonna I'm gonna read to you what it says. It says suspicious, needs to compromise, misunderstanding, arguments, anxious about your relationship. Now, remember I just said when you talk to Spirit, we don't want to talk to about stuff like this. We don't want to talk to, I'm having suspicions in my relationship, more than likely a marriage or something like that. That's all negative stuff. That's all negative stuff. And I just said that you want to talk to Spirit about the positive things that comes with love. He already know about the negative stuff, and you already do too. So there's no need to give it any energy, right? Right. All right. All right. Spirit, what would you like Aries to know? Cardon. It says, feeling controlled by others, stirring the pot, illusions, selfish manipulation, and loss of power. Can I get 3 cards, please, for Aries when it comes to love? It says clear. It says focus on your intentions. Navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. That's really what it's all about. That's really all I've been saying, Aries. And it's coming out because that's how some of you think when it comes to love relationships. You know what I'm saying? I too had to learn, you know what I'm saying? Let's not talk about what I don't want. Let's talk about the positive stuff that I do need or want or desire when it comes to a love relationship. 3 cards, please, for Aries. Two more cards, please, for Aries. One more. Thank you. Interesting. So, see how the cards came out? Now listen. All your cards came out in the reverse, right? This is not bad, right? So, we have pet, and it says independent and luxurious lifestyle, open to love and relationship, content, communicating love freely and balanced. So you got that balance coming out again, Aries, when it comes to your love life. And Spirit knows this, and this is why they're saying pet, independent and luxurious lifestyle, opens to love and relationship content, communicating love freely and balanced. See, you can see the cards in the reverse. See, it's upside down. Pet, right? Then you guys got this card, which also came out in the reverse, and it says arrow, okay? And it says mortality, protection, focus, peace, ideas, alliance, speed, determination, growth, mindset. So this is all good. This is the advice that Spirit is giving to you, Aries, because ultimately this is what you want. This is what you need. Right? Now, let's talk about this card right here. It came out sideways. So, let's read it both ways, right? Since it's like sideways. So, in the correct position, it says unwavering, and it says stand firm in your beliefs. Your steadfast spirit guides you through uncertainty. Now, in this position, it says, listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. So listen, this is actually good, whether it's upside down or in the reverse. And I think that's why it came out sideways, so I can read it to you guys both ways. So unwavering, Aries, unwavering. I'll read it again. So it says, stand firm in your beliefs. Your steadfast spirit guides you through uncertainty, followed by listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. And nothing but the truth shall set you free. Right? Now, your last card, Aries, is rebuild. And it says, stifled by expectations, it's time to redefine limits and reclaim your freedom. Rebuilt. So, more than likely, when it comes to your love life, for those of you who are current in a current relationship or whatever, there may be a tower moment. Because remember, in order for something to, you know, be new, it has to be broken down and built on a firm foundation, right? So for some of you guys, there may be a tower moment, and this is not necessarily a bad thing. It may sound bad, but with rebuilt being here, this is what Spirit wants you guys to know. There needs to be balance, and some things need to be rebuilt with a firm foundation when it comes to love. All right? So I'm going to put this right here. And then it has get better. Embrace change to unlock your full potential and flourish. It gets better. Remember, I said it might not seem so good, Aries, but it will. It'll get better. Okay? Now, before I continue, I don't want to do that yet. Something want me to turn this card over, but, well, just turn it over, Shay. Stop doubting yourself. All right, because I am an Aries rising, you feel me? So let's just turn this card over and see what it has to say. Oh, no. So listen, this is the Ten of Cups, Aries, and this is actually really, really good, right? It says domestic harmony, family, reunion, contentment, celebration, peaceful, coexistent, emotional stability, and security. That's what you want. That's like ultimately what you want when it comes to love. Like, who wouldn't want the Ten of Cups? Who wouldn't want all of this? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want all of that? Right? So, I'm going to keep this card because once you rebuild and balance things out, this is what you'll have. You'll have that Ten of Cups, right? Now, let's just move on to these cards because these are next. So these are my love activation cards, Aries. And at the bottom of the deck, you have integrity. And it says, you demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Okay? So integrity. Keep your integrity when it comes to love, Aries. Because these are the activation cards. So that's how you get started. Right? And then you have detachment. It says, you are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serves your highest idea of love. Yeah. Detachments. Remember, we had regret up here. I know that I cannot change the past. That could be something that you need to detach, having regrets about how things went down or a missed opportunity when it comes to love. You know what I'm saying? Dust yourself off and try again. You know what I'm saying? It can only get better if that's what you want. Remember that card over there? It says gets better. It can only get better if that's what you want. And ultimately, that's what you want. So it doesn't matter about the past. Even if you was wrong in the past, it doesn't matter. What matters is your present and your future. What you do now in your present will determine your future when it comes to love. And that's really all that matters. Release the doubt to know all the answers. We ain't gonna never know the answers. We ain't gonna never know why we went down the rabbit hole or why somebody took us down with them. We're never gonna know. You know what I'm saying? Even if they did tell us why, we probably still wouldn't understand. So what difference does it make? The why is not important. Okay, here we go. Creator, when it comes to love, can I get like 1 or 2 cards for Aries to activate love for them? Bottom of the deck, trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Have faith in your intuition, okay? I don't even know if y'all can see those cards, but I'm sorry if you can't. But that's what it has said. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. All right, Aries. Can I get 2 cards, please, for Aries to activate love? Spirit, what would you like Aries to know to activate love? 2 cards, please. I need you to jump out. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Because we got trust again. So it says, you have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Action. You have the courage to express your unique loving colors of your soul. So we got courage coming out again. Take action. Move forward. I'm getting the energy of rejection for some reason. Like maybe I'm connecting with an Aries who's been rejected for whatever reason, but that shouldn't, prevent you from moving forward. We all done been rejected. You know what I'm saying? So why? It doesn't matter. Stuff happens. We don't need to know all the answers as to why, right? So then we have past. It says, through the power of love, you release any stagnation or energy in order to transform your heart space. Okay. So far, so good, if you ask me, Aries, right? And trust here. All right. Now, let's get down to it. Let's talk about past love, right? Hammer is at the bottom of the deck. It says sabotage, rebuild, integration, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. So, when it comes to past love, it's possible for some of you Aries, you know, you may have been in a situation where you tried to work on it, but it was still, sabotage. It still wasn't good enough, no matter how much you continue to work on it. And when things like that happen, like, when you don't come to a point where you done your best in the relationship and you constantly trying to work on it, rebuild it, fix it, whatever the case may be, but nothing doesn't seem to quite work, it's time to bounce. What that means is you've learned your lesson in this situation and it's time for you to move on, which is more than likely why this is the past relationship situation for some of you guys. Open it up. We got the Grim Reaper, and it says this. I love it. It says this relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life with the Grim Reaper. So that's basically what I had just said. All right. When it comes to past love for Aries, what is it that they need to know when it comes to past love for Aries? One more shuffle. Yep. Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding the conversation, call, pass, boundaries, still angry. Okay? So when it comes to past love, more than likely, this could be something still fresh for you guys or whatever. Either A, you could still be hurt and, you know what I'm saying, avoiding the conversation, setting boundaries, or that person could still be angry, whatever the case may be. So this could be rather new. Damn, why is that card like that? I hate that. Now, we have the chaser. It says, chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Okay? So what I'm feeling like, remember I said, like, you probably stayed in the relationship and tried to fix it, work on it, tried to rebuild it, and nothing quite happened. And it's possible some of you guys stayed in that relationship simply fear of abandonment or being alone, something to that extent. Did I do that already? Fuck. I can't remember if I cut it or not. Can I get 3 cards, please, for Aries when it comes to past love? How does Aries know that I'm connecting with them? Can I get 3 cards, please, for Aries when it comes to past love? What was the situation, Creator, for Aries when it comes to past love? 3 cards, please. Same thing. We got it again. Can I get 1 more? They more than likely have money. or, you know, was financially stable. Look at it. And the reason why I said that, because when I was shuffling, I saw abundance, and it's still there. It's still there. That's why I had said it, and it's still there. So more than likely, they could have had money, but we have this again. We have the chaser, and it talks about codependency, relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Okay. And then we have keys on the ring. It says many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, and one night stands, right? And remember early on, we had the indecision card um, when I had shuffled or broke the card in half, and we had indecision. So we have it again with keys on the ring. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. When it comes to past love, let's see what this one say. Girl talk. It says time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. Yeah. So that's what it was, you know what I'm saying? Y'all left a situation, you know what I'm saying? Or someone left you, whatever the case may be. We have keys on the ring. Someone felt as if, you know what I'm saying, they was being stringed along. Too many options. Didn't feel as if you were the only one. Decided to cut it off, you know what I'm saying, with girl talk, and just, you know, move on. Happily single and living in your best moment and having fun. All right. And then we have abundance right here. It says keep a positive mind, keep a positive mindset. And it says manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss, right? So that's probably what some of you guys are working on right now. You know what I'm saying? So I put this to the side, or should be working on. Now, let me see. I want to see, because I said this is what you should be working on. I said in the beginning that maybe more than likely this person had money, and now with it coming out again, it talks about keeping a positive mind frame and manifest exactly what you want. And that's kind of all we've been talking about, Aries, when it comes to love. Tell the creator what it is that you want, not what you don't want. So I just want to ask the tarot, why is abundance here for Aries when it comes to past love? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman, and it says new perspective, self-surrendering, liberation, independence, contentment, spiritual development for your higher cause. You're damn right. Okay, look at that. Then we have the Queen of Cups, compassion, kindness, supportive. Wow, that's good. Yeah, looking at the situation differently, because more than likely you done learned that lesson. Can I get one card, please, for Aries when it comes to abundance, when it comes to their past relationship? Why is abundance here? One card, please, for Aries. We have the Four of Pentacles, and it talks about a need for control, saving money, blocking fears, change of, or hoarding and greed. So for the first thing that I said, that this person more than likely had money, yeah, they probably had money, and they probably tried to control you with it in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Why is abundance here for Aries when it comes to past love, creator? Can I get one card? Why is abundance here? We have the Ace of Swords, and it talks about clarity, sound decision, making breakthrough, justice, new opportunities, the beginning of a conflict. Right? Ace of Swords. Now listen, Aries, right here we have the Two of Cups. So more than likely, with this lesson that you guys have learned, you've had a breakthrough with sound decisions being right here. You know what it is that you want. It talks about new opportunities, and it talks about a beginning of a conflict. All right. The conflict doesn't necessarily have to be for you, but I'm reading it because it's on the card. But here's the thing. The conflict, more than likely, could be um, keeping that balance. You know what I'm saying? This is a new relationship, you know, keeping that doubt, keeping that regrets to the side, not having fear. That's more than likely where the conflict would come in for you guys when it comes to love. But there's no need, there shouldn't be a need for that, because that's not the type of energy that you want when it comes to love, right? And then I say that because you have the Two of Cups right here. We're talking about a love reading. You get the Ten of Cups right here that had just, when I accidentally hit the cards, you know what I'm saying, it flew that way. But you get the Ten of Cups, Aries, and then you get the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about unified love, attraction, relationship, partnership, romantic, um, shared understanding, entanglement. Whoo-hoo. Um, it's possible that some of you guys may meet this new person at your job or something like that. Say, for instance, if it's not your job, Aries, it could be, well, yeah, shit, at the job. Like, Aries, you could meet this person while they're working. Like, I don't know, a place where you frequent, and this just happened to be the establishment where they work at, or vice versa. So you could probably meet this person. Yeah, you guys got the Ace of Pentacles. You could probably meet this person more than likely where they work at. Okay. And then after that, we have the Six of Cups. Okay. They may seem familiar to you, may seem as if you've known this person all your life, something to that extent. Dang. Dang. How did I jump all the way over there? How did I jump all the way over there? I don't even know how I did that. Let's talk about because the new person, I haven't even got to the new person cards are going to be over here with the romance angel. Yo, I wasn't supposed to do that. Well, whatever. Let's see what the current situation is for Aries who are in a relationship currently right now. I would like to use the Kipper cards to do that, Aries. All right, so let's see. Sudden wealth is at the bottom of the deck. Well, hell, that's always good when it comes to love relationship. But let's just see what this is when I split the deck, Lord. Ain't that some shit? I knew it. I knew it. How you gonna have sudden wealth and then thief when it comes to current love situation? Okay, so Aries, what I'm feeling like is when it comes to current love situation, remember I had talked about a situation where a person could have had tried to control you with their money or something to that extent. And then with thief being here, it just makes me seem like not necessarily that something was stolen from you, but just wasn't quite right. There was something not quite right about the situation or the current situation. Okay, so that's one side story. But when it comes to sudden wealth and then it comes to thief, I feel like there could be some money coming in, and it's possible that your person may not tell you about it. This is for current love relationship. Somebody could come into some money and not tell you. Or you could come into some money and someone tries to take it away from you. We're talking about in a current relationship, so more than likely your spouse. When it comes to current love relationship for Aries, oh wow, we got adjudication. So is it possible that some of you guys could be sorry if you're going through a divorce, and you guys could be trying to divide up your assets, see who get what they're supposed to get, like that, or something to that extent? The male could be concerned in the relationship, not knowing whether or not he's going to get the money that he feels he deserves or do deserve. Mm. One more card, please, when it comes to current. Main male tried to come out. One more card when it comes to current situation for Aries. One more card, please. Thank you. Yeah. Damn. This is crazy. Look what we got when it comes to current love situation. We got false person. We got change. And we got wealthy male. And we have privileged lady. Up under privileged lady, we have expectations. So what I'm feeling like is, based off of the cards and how they was when I first looked at them, remember we had sudden wealth followed by thief. And then we had courthouse. No, I'm sorry. We had adjudication. So more than likely, some of you guys, and sorry if you are, will be going through a divorce. We got false person here, change, and wealthy man. Remember, I saw a man and he was concerned. So I feel like when it comes to this current situation, someone is concerned about somebody getting more, with privileged lady being here, and it has something to do with money. There's going to be a change in somebody's status when it comes to money. Okay? False person being here. Someone isn't being honest. They're not telling the truth. But there will be a change. Like I said, wealthy man is here, but we have privileged lady. Flip it, you know what I'm saying, if you need to. Maybe the woman, the man will be the privileged man or something like that. But it definitely seems like a situation where money is involved and there will be a change and someone is going to come out better than the other one in this situation. Okay? And more than likely, I mean, we got expectations right here. It's another female right here. So, and then we have journey. Oh, yeah. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say about this. So we still got that Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's Page of Wands. Page of Wands right here, Aries. So either you guys have some kids involved or it's just going to be a new beginning. It's going to be a new beginning with the Page of Wands being right there. Why is false person here for Aries when it comes to current love situation? Why is false person here? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups, and it talks about loss, grief, sorrow, disappointment, despair, disappointment again, relationship problems. So I'm sorry, but when it comes to current love situation, we got the Five of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah. Dang. Then, look. Obviously, I was finna go in order, and that's why it's changed here. And then we have the Hierophant. Wow. We got the Hierophant right here. So, there was no way around this. There was no way around this. Okay. Then we have the Sun card. This is more fire. And it's right here by wealthy man. So the last card would be the Eight of Cups. Abandonment, travel. Remember I said there's going to be some type of journey. Once I remove the journey card, I have unexpected income followed by despair. And then we have mature woman right here. I'm not trying to take too many cards out, but yeah, it's telling a story. It's telling a story right here. Damn. That's more than likely why we have sudden wealth and then we have thief. But I don't really know. But yeah, somebody definitely finna walk away in a current situation, and somebody is gonna come out better on the receiving end. Whoever it is, somebody's gonna come out better. So sorry for your divorce, but hell, when I got mine, I was like, don't be sorry, congratulate me, goddammit. Because this was not a bad thing in my mind. You feel me? This was a good thing. Okay? So that's what we have right there. Let's see here. Now, let's put these here. Let's talk about new love. Let's talk about new love, Aries. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have playfulness. It says to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay? When it comes to new love. The hell? All right. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Whoa. So when it comes to new love, Aries, it's going to be fun. This is going to be fun. And it's kind of good because it is like summertime, you know what I'm saying? So you guys are going to enjoy this new person. What else is it that they need to know, Creator? What does Aries need to know? The strongest energy for Aries regarding new love. When it comes to new love, what is it that Aries need to know, Creator? Love yourself first, okay? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. Can I please get 3 cards, please, for Aries when it comes to new love? This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. That's interesting because this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So that's crazy because listen, early on, remember when I did this and I was talking about new person, I'm like, it ain't time for new person. But remember, I said more than likely you're going to feel as if you know this person already. I'm pretty sure I said that. We have romantic feelings. Can I get 2 more cards for Aries, please? I need you to jump out. Thank you. It says children. It says your love life is being affected by children. Okay. Then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. What I feel like is, if I'm talking about a female, she may not be able to get pregnant for whatever reason, and that could be affecting her love life. She may feel as if, if I get with somebody, they want to have kids, you know what I'm saying, and I can't conceive for whatever reason, health reasons, whatever the case may be. But I feel like that's where children are affecting your love life. If we're talking about a man, it could be a man who would be like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't finna date no bride. I'm sorry, no female with a whole bunch of goddamn kids or something like that. That's like the energy that I'm getting. Change your mindset, change the thought process, you feel me? And things will be better. And remember, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and romance. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Can I get 1 more card, please, for Aries when it comes to new love, Creator? 1 more card. What is it that Aries need to know when it comes to new love? I need you to jump out. Thank you. Soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. God damn it, my leg is itching. Okay. Yes, 44 on the clock. 44 on the clock. This could be your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And then the card that's at the bottom of the deck, past life relationship. You have known each other before. So I kind of said that earlier, like whomever this person is that you guys are finna meet, you know what I'm saying? Then we back to passion. Yeah, Aries. So whoever this person you guys are getting ready to meet, you're gonna feel as if you already know them. Or maybe some, on the other end, some of you guys may already know the person that you're supposed to be with right now. But either way, it's gonna feel natural. It's gonna feel familiar. There's gonna be playfulness. There's gonna be passion. There's gonna be all those good things that a relationship comes with and that we want. So stay optimistic about it. Think positive. Every now and then a little negativity may creep up, but that's okay. You human, right? Any other messages you would like Aries to know, Spirit, when it comes to love? King of Wands. So that just definitely lets me know that we're talking about Aries, even though this is Sagittarius, whatever, and Scorpio. We're talking about love here, and this is fire. So, anything else? There go Aries again with the Ace of Wands. This gonna be good. This gonna be good for whoever this is. Overall, like I feel like this past love, current love, future love, I feel like it's gonna be good overall for Aries when it comes to love. Somebody finna hit the jackpot in love, and that's good. We need more love out here. Anything else, Spirit, you would like Aries to know overall? We have the Two of Wands, anticipation, expectations, planning, decisions, overseas travels, decisions, and discovery. This finna be good. You guys got the Two of Wands, Aries. This is finna be really, really good for you guys. And look what you got at the bottom of the deck. The Fool card. So you guys are definitely finna have a new beginning. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now remember, I said in order to build something up, it has to be broken down. And this is not going to be a bad thing, Aries. Now, let's put these to the side because I'm done with you guys. Now, let's see if there are any hidden messages for Aries. Now, this would be hidden messages. Maybe you've been wondering what somebody else is wondering. So let's just see. Creator, when it comes to the person that is currently on Aries' mind, what is it that they need to know when it comes to the person that is currently on Aries' mind? Can I get 3 cards, please? When it comes to the person that is currently on Aries' mind, what is the hidden truth? My life is not as together as it seems. Followed by, we need to let each other go. 3 cards, please. I replay our conversation over and over. I'm not available. You came closer than anyone. Is at the bottom of the deck. I play our conversation over and over. I am not available. And I left you before you could leave me. while. I left you before you could leave me. All right. So those are the hidden messages right there for Aries. You came closer than anyone. I feel you leaving me behind. Okay. Now, to close off this reading for Aries, when it comes to love within the next 30 days, Creator, what is it that Aries needs to know when it comes to love within the next 30 days? Emotional loss? Well, we know that already because we had the Five of Cups. Followed by stand your ground. It will get better. That's it. Stand your ground is still at the bottom of the deck. And trapped in fear. Okay. We already know that with courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Damn. Damn it. Shit. Okay. 3, 2, and 3 could be significant. Add it up. Okay. We got 8. Number 8 could be significant altogether. 8 could be significant to Aries. So we have number 3. It talks about recognition and reward within the next 30 days. We have movement, change, and decision within the next 30 days. And then we have partnership and alliance within the next 30 days. And then, what do you know? Aries, what do you know? What do you say? Harmony. All right, Aries, with that being said, I put that and we have triumph. And so remember to stand your ground and remember what it is that you want and need out of love. Stay positive and it shall be so. With that being said, Aries, I am Queen Von Shea Tarot. This has been your love reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you.